Hey Connor. Hey Connor. Connor. Hey Connor. Why? I feel like I've seen this before. Hey Connor. Why have I seen this before? Connor.
No, you know. Uh, I'm trying to think of some good excuse here. God just has a plan. That's my excuse. And God said that we had to watch ourselves play this section because OBS decided that it wasn't going to remember I had a mic. So here we are. Look at me go. Look at me getting all this gold. And
It's
I'm
actually septum. Thank you very much.
okay, but a septum is a piece of gold. Smart ass. Actually, I don't really know if that's true or not.
Yeah.
Although
For
a
all
mod
you
does.
know, it's just a
Well,
piece of
hold up a
wood that's
minute.
spray painted gold, so that.
Okay, there's a few issues with that. First of all, spray paint in Skyrim does not exist, at least to the best of
Okay,
my
face
knowledge.
paint. My bad.
Okay, now we're talking. However, there is a mod that I think you can make gold, and it is or septums, and it is made with gold. Hereby proving my theory, as long as you take the mods.
Okay. Mods. Alright. Fanfic.
Hey, they make it as open as possible so that you can make all those fan fictions. Rule 34 is no exception to Skyrim.
Yeah, turns out Sokka and Zuko actually did get together in my fanfic. So, yeah, that's basically canon.
All right. Can we analyze really quick why that was your first go-to example instead of Zatara? That's like the most common one. Come on now.
Nope, nope. Canon.
I mean, I do agree that
Sokka and Zuko, like,
Zuko out of left field.
that's Rough Buddy. One of the best lines in the entire show.
I mean, it is a
Perfect
good
delivery.
line. It was pretty good delivery. All right, but I remember here. So this is us picking up from last time. After our little hiatus. Hiatus.
TLDR, Connor fucked up.
Okay, no, my computer fucked up.
You didn't check. You didn't check to make.
I assumed it would be fine.
You always. It's like the quintessential thing you have to do when recording is check to make sure that all the audio is picking up. Otherwise, you get screwed.
I am an amateur, and now I know better, and that's another thing for me to be extra paranoid about. On Travel Later, I like that touch. This is all pre-edited by David.
Yep, so yep. Unfortunately, we are doing this post-commentary, but fortunately, we get to cut out a bunch of bullshit that Connor does every time.
I'm sorry, it's about how the game is played. It is the flow of the game. It is natural and.
Sorry, I'm in a spiteful mood right now.
I can tell. I am a loot whore, and you better get used to it because it is never going to stop. Nothing is changing. On the plus side, this means that absolutely all fluff has been removed, including me probably fucking up and dying a lot. So everything, I'm going to look flawless in this. You did cut those stats out, right?
We'll see.
Oh.
We got 4 episodes worth of. We recorded probably about 5 or 6 episodes worth of content. I think there was like a whole 30 minutes where Connor was just doing inventory management because he really loves doing that.
Okay, love and having to do are 2 different things. Skyrim's about that grind. It's about hard work. This is actually the most American patriotic game I know, because it's all about the grind.
True, because it has racism too.
It has a hell of a lot of racism. That's not an American exclusive thing. It's an international issue. Although America kind of perfected it for.
All right, let's get off of this topic.
Commentary.
Yeah, political commentary, social commentary.
What do you mean? I'm a political science expert. It's obviously what I majored for, not computer science. Or nothing.
Die.
Oh yeah, that's an embarrassing enough right there.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, it happens a lot. So
It really does. You'd think I'd be better at aiming with a keyboard, but or a keyboard and mouse, and I suck at it. And look at that clever move, though. But I think right now we had just gotten the. Obviously, we went to find the horn of Jurgen the collar, and it was missing.
hmm
So now we're just going to slowly meander our way back to Riverwood to find out the mysterious stranger that took it from us.
Yep.
Um, I
Yep.
think we all can guess who it was. David, do you? I'm actually. This is a quiz for David. Do you remember the person's name?
Not offhand. Like I know who she is. Like I
Okay.
remember the face.
Where does she live?
Well, she lives in River Run. Or at least
Hmm?
that's where she's
You're
staying.
close. You're close. Riverwood. Okay.
Yes.
Pop quiz overtime. Her name is Delphine. I know it's
Delphi.
kind of a spoiler, but also like if you're watching this and you haven't played this game, just go play it because it is one of the greatest games of all time. I didn't say greatest game of all time, so you can't attack me on that. I am saying it is one of them.
Oh, it still can. Because you're still wrong. I jest, but yes. Because I know I know what you were doing.
I'm just shaking my head in disappointment with you. You need to appreciate the finer things. Like Skyrim and apparently I don't know. There's been a lot of popular games right now. Oh wait, what are we doing right now?
We
Looting
were getting
file.
that. We were
Yes.
looting a dead body.
I mean, there's a lot of that in Skyrim. We're gonna have to narrow that down a little bit more.
I don't
Uh,
know. You go to like every single little ruin there is.
it's called exploring and being a loot whore. You should try it sometime. You ever want to get everything in the game? And Skyrim's not one of those games you want to get everything in, but
No.
speaking of being, I'm disappointed in myself. So we've talked about this a bit before, but Starfield came out a while ago. I have been getting pretty into it. I'm someone that I need to for it to click for me to
Mm.
really want to play it a lot.
Yeah,
And
like I remember when it first came out and everyone was like, "Oh, it's going to be the greatest game of all time." And then
that,
like a week later no one was talking about
the internet hates it. I think
it.
that the hate's a little over warranted. It's not the best game ever. There's flaws, but it's a new IP. There's going to be issues.
hmm
Um, but like it's still a Bethesda game, so I'm going to enjoy it. However, I also have a side of me in games that I don't like, where like I will be into something and then I will go play another game with someone else for half a second, and next thing you know, that's the only game I want to play. And now I'm not playing Starfield after like 30 some hours, and I'm playing a freaking Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And in my opinion, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, should we be reading this? Uh,
That
mm,
was interesting. It seemed like your voice was picking up on my mic. I guess my headphones were turned up a little too high.
oh, whoops.
Also, sorry that this book is taking so long. Someone decides to read all the books.
Well, I'm sorry, I like to get context. Give me to read it now? I'll read it now. How to summarize a lifetime of research. So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Golden name. I know now what waits within Gunther. So here then is the truth of the tale, as best I have been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Guldur was revered throughout the North. Wisdom, wealth, honor, and power were his, and even Ysgramor's heirs sought his counsel. Surrounded by his shadow, Galdur's three sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually, I remember screwing this up before. No! Ugh.
Honestly, it would have
Okay,
been better comedic timing if it happened earlier. Like, as soon as you
probably.
started talking.
But aim it between them, and so it was done. I don't know how fast I read these, so I'm gonna go pretty fast. Consumed by their newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding villages. So great was the courage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by the Archmage Gehrman. to subdue the brothers. And after a devastating battle, the three fled the field. Mikrul, the youngest, was run to ground in full Gunther, the ancient barrow at the foot of Solitude, and though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was at last overcome and entombed here, his crypt sealed by his ivory claw. Gehrman pursued Yurik to the shattered crypts of Starthal, half buried even then in the frozen depths of Winterhold. 10 veteran wizards fell before Yurik, elemental,
Ruined City.
And at last, Sigdus was cornered in the southernmost reaches of Skyrim to challenge Lord Gehrman to a duel, knowing his foe was honor-bound to accept. Clashed in battle, matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Iverstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Gehrman on the lake which still bears his name, and its Sigdus sealed within, forever guarded by the one who slew him. Okay, so now I remember what we're doing. This is the Golder amulet stuff that I remember was glitched out on me before. Oh, there's more. Okay. Wait, more. Golder himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, a place called Reachwater Rock, near where the Karth River splits and joins again. And when it was done, King Harold issued an edict. Name and deeds of Golder and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle, under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any tried to recover the amulet that had been sealed at so great a cost. So it was done, but little survived the ages. Enough. So, okay. So yeah.
Now I'm going to cut all of that out.
You know, I know where you live.
So
it'd be unfortunate if I were to let an evil little dog into. That little evil little dog hates every living thing except for my family. God damn it, there's more.
I can literally keep the door locked.
That's a valid point. 4,000 years have passed, and then
damn it, I forgot about locks.
My Skyrim lockpick's not going to work. Fragments of the Golder amulets lie within. Since the day I first heard rumor, I have felt that.
We're finding the Golder amulets, though. That's what matters. And they're powerful for some reason.
And I never was able to complete this quest before because the freaking quest glitched out on me on the 360.
Hey, dead guys.
And you didn't shout at them?
I saw you shout at them.
I had my volume a little louder than you then. But
I'm also trying to avoid.
About before?
What?
What were we talking about before?
I don't know. Those books are always like pace breakers.
Oh, yeah, sometimes you need a change of pace. I don't know. I know for a fact though I was quizzing you, or at least giving some lore dump about Starthal.
Yeah, it was Starfield or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's right. I remember quizzing you about Starthal or that, but yeah, Starfield. So now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate because I played it once at my friend's house, and now it's just like Assassin's Creed has always been dangerous to me because it's highly addictive for me because it's just it's like the fast food of gaming. That's what Ubisoft is. It's just fast food.
Honestly, that is a great way to describe Ubisoft.
They are entertaining, but they're very shallow. There's a lot of monotony to them. They're entertaining. You can turn your mind off and generally have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is an endorsement, but I had sworn off Assassin's Creed after Assassin's Creed Unity.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got super pissed off at it because the game launched in a horrid state and it was the most frustrating game ever. It was honestly, like, looking back, it was really good refining of the base Assassin's Creed formula, but nonetheless, though, I swore off it, and I did play Origins for a second because people said it was like, this is a good refresh, and I didn't really care for it because I just found it kind of a really shallow version of The Witcher, which I didn't particularly care for.
Yeah.
So now I'm here. Back playing Syndicate. And hating that I'm having an okay time.
We're gonna
just imagine. Go
ahead. We're gonna have a lot of fun when we get to a Far Cry game.
I will warn you. You think I'm bad in this? Ubisoft games Oh my god, I am awful. What I do is I will take things zone by zone and get every single collectible available to me. So
We'll
you
have
know, and both
to
of them have that.
we'll have to
Was that?
see with the Far Cry games, though. I'm not sure if those will work multiplayer
They do.
wise.
They're co-op.
Are they?
Since 4, they've been co-op.
Okay. I thought I remember when we were talking about it before that they do some weird stuff with multiplayer.
They do in the sense that you don't, unless they update it with 5. I'm not sure, but in Far Cry 4, it was basically you just loaded in and you got to dick around. You didn't get any of the progress from them, if I remember that correctly.
Yeah, if you can't do the story wise, then that we probably wouldn't be able to do.
It would have to be like one person saved the entire time, which like isn't a big deal.
Yeah, like if that's just the case, like we can just use my save or whatever. That's fine.
Exactly that. Yeah. So we can just plan on that. Whenever we get to that, let's see, it's going to be on sale soon here with Black Friday around the corner. But
Do you not own Far Cry 5?
I do not.
Okay, gotcha.
I have.
Why are you just taking ice to the face?
I'm Brianna Parth.
No, you're just Brienne.
Really?
Separate universe.
Brienne of Skyrim. Do you really think that ice is gonna bother my face? These roggers merely adopted the ice. I was born, and that is technically not true, but because they were also Nords, but they're also objectively colder because they're kind of dead. Hey, I hit that one. I didn't miss.
Good job, buddy.
Proud of myself, I did.
As long as you can remember to do the mic audio next time, we'll be good.
I'll think about it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just deliberately turn it off next time.
I mean, if you really want to do this twice every time, then I guess we can, but, like...
I'm being deeply sarcastic. I would rather die.
I mean, that can be arranged as well.
Oh, believe me, my dad has been promising that for years. I promise it's a healthy relationship. He is just teasing. Full disclaimer on that.
Please don't call the cops.
I am okay. He is currently like 2,000 miles away from me. So fact check me on that. I don't know how far away Cleveland is from Denver, but it's far. I'm safe.
Oh no, you're
But
doxing yourself. Good job.
It's Denver. There's 700,000 of us. You can.
Hey, you say that. The internet will find a way.
That's valid. That is very valid. Nice thing is that there's multiple people with my name. It's very common. Same thing with yours, probably too. So we're both in the clear on that. More so.
Probably, but anyways, I think that's where we had originally cut in the first for the first episode.
Oh yeah.
And then we're finishing off the rest of this dungeon in the second episode.
What did we stop?
I remember we played this
You're probably doing a side quest or something, and this was just part of the side quest.
Well, yeah, the Golder amulet stuff is all side quests, but I just remember this is like these 4 record clips that you're gonna be seeing. These next 4 episodes were shot over like 3 months. So
yeah, well, the first 2 I remember we did because when you had moved or something went wrong with your Halo application.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we decided to record 2 episodes of Skyrim just to give us a reason to record that day. or give us
Yeah.
something to record that day. And then we finished up Halo, and then we started recording the other sort of 3 or so episodes.
You know, I have to say, it actually kind of worked out really well, though, that one of those episodes was just me doing my crafting, because there's nothing to watch with that, so...
Well, that was just going to get cut out, and that part was going to just get cut out
I know, I
anyways.
just mean, like, regardless for time spent, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but you do that, like, every recording session. Or every other recording session.
That's not true. Maybe,
That's
like...
not entirely true.
When I do... I sometimes try to sprinkle in just, like, a little bit. Just, like, you know, make myself a few potions. And then, like, I'll have, like, a session where I take, like, 45 minutes to do it all. But... Okay, so, like, Horror Claw we can get rid of. No, wait, not that one. Is it that one? Might be that one. I don't know. I'm just trying to think ahead so I know which claws I can put away. I never remember which ones I've used. So, it'd be really helpful if, like, they, like... There's a mod. I'm sure. I'm gonna look this up really quick. This is an opportunity. Skyrim. Mark.
Be the Ivory Claw that we're on?
Claw as used. Mod. State your claw. This is not called.
Yay, we did it. We opened the door.
I think I found a mod that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist, the mod?
The mod that I want does not exist. Because what I want is something that's kind of like a book, you know? Like, it marks it, like, you know, as red.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you'd have to change the actual... Okay. I don't know. That's a maybe if I feel like a type of thing. It's really not that important.
Yeah.
So, it's just so nicely looking. But, nonetheless. Oh yeah, I like this little dungeon though. This is really cool.
Yeah, what were we doing in here?
What
was the purpose?
Getting one of the Golder amulets. This is one of the Golder people. Remember, that's why we read that book, so you get context.
It's not like anyone actually reads the books anyways.
I do. Someone does. Someone writes them. Hey, I spent, over the years, how much money have I spent on Skyrim? Honestly, probably on like $40. But I digress. Why did I digress? I'm getting my money's worth. I'm reading everything in there. I literally never actually bought the original Skyrim. I just got it for Christmas for 360. Then I bought it on PC. And then I bought it again on PC. And then I bought it.
Then you bought it on the
PC.
The toaster.
Hey, they do have a smart fridge one. I think that was a joke. Like, they had like an E3 bit about it, like, because they're making fun of themselves because, like, you know, how many times did I launch Skyrim? How many platforms? And that's one of them.
Well,
it was like Alexa.
Isn't that's like a thing with the original Doom? It's like, can it run Doom?
Yeah, I'd say it's two different things though, because can it run Doom is just like everything can run Doom, whereas Skyrim Day have released how many times? I'll look it up really quick. I'm gonna enjoy having the power of the internet at my fingertips.
Or like Sonic 1. Sonic 1's on like 20 different platforms. Plus, probably.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, Skyrim has been released 9 separate times. Well, re-released, I guess. Because you have the Skyrim Special Edition, Base Edition, Anniversary Edition, Switch Edition, the I don't know. There's a VR. There's a lot. Hey, there's a Reddit thread saying it's been released 15 times.
Well,
James,
obviously, Reddit's always correct, so.
that's right. Reddit has never been wrong once ever. I take it as absolute gospel.
Well, that says a lot about you.
Valid point. Valid point. Everything that you read on the internet is true, children. Always remember that. You heard it here first. This is coming to you now from David's channel.
From the internet.
That's right. You have to believe every last word that we say, because you know it is fact.
Search your
I will
feelings.
say-
You know it to be true.
I mean, to be honest, though, David and I will always do our best to try and be correct. We're not going to be spouting a bunch of fake nonsense, so, but we're never really going to.
Try is the key word there.
The keyword, yes. We do not have staff to fact check us, so.
No.
Plus, David wants to pick up that role.
I don't get paid enough for that.
This is true. Hear that now.
You don't get paid at all. Damn it.
It sounds like you need to start up your own OnlyFans. That's the solution.
Yeah. How that would be the first time anyone received negative dollars on OnlyFans.
Receive a message from OnlyFans like, "Hey, so you doing this? This is costing us money." So,
Drives people away from the platform.
oh God, I remember this hoe.
Yeah. I don't have time for this. And yet you still took more damage than anyone should have.
I am literally just swinging at the man. I don't care how much damage I take. Oh, I think I actually used that armor from now on. Once I upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
So later in the future. And look at my pussy. So
In the everything's chrome in the future.
classic episodes.
Oh yeah.
Some of those episodes, I need to like rewatch some SpongeBob episodes. So I feel like some of the, like when I was really little, some of the context is like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, didn't he originally make the show thinking that it would be like an adult show?
I cannot vouch for that. I thought he made it as like a form of education about marine life, like this is a marine biologist.
I mean, I think that played into like him making it. I don't think he made it. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, this is this is us not knowing our shit, but
Need a room? Talk to Delphi.
I think I don't know if he really made it in the intention of teaching, but he definitely like took inspiration from what he had learned marine biology wise.
Yeah, definitely. SpongeBob is asexual. Don't forget that. That does raise some questions about his parents.
He is, or like sponges are.
Sponges are asexual, so then by transitive properties, so would SpongeBob.
But I'm
Delphine.
not too sure. There's a lot of sponges that are just square shapes, so
I'm sure nature's done some weird ass shit. SpongeBob is just a natural anomaly. Did I say that right?
natural anomaly.
Mm-hmm. He's a little weird. That's all. You know, SpongeBob. That's right.
Hurry up, Delphine. We don't have time for this.
Yes, she's being really annoying.
Come on.
There she goes. She's just taking her sweet old time.
Quick, open the wardrobe. Hide it.
Yep.
It'd be funny if actually it just.
Don't I?
Oh, God, it's not a great idea. when you go through the wardrobe,
Takes you to the Narnia.
cuts to black. No, it cuts to black, and the game starts over, like with the intro scene. Like Narnia.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that sounds like a great way to piss off a lot of people.
I know, right?
I'm the innkeeper. It's my
That'd be
business.
fun. I'll make that into my my one mod, and that I want to make now for the marking. This dragon claw has been used.
Oh,
And-
yes.
Jeez. Piss off so many people. It's like, wait, what? Oh, what did you do to me?
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
It's so funny. I'm just staying on her bed. I don't know what you're talking about, Delphine. Hey, just give me back
We
the
need
horn.
to talk.
That sounds so
Talk to
serious.
Delphine in Riverwood.
I should go over there, though, right?
She confuses me. Or is this the other room? I just have not been paying attention. Okay, that's the other room. I just have not been paying attention.
Yeah, this is the one with the wardrobe.
And cut the black, and we're at the beginning of the game again. God, that would be legendary. Although that would absolutely cause the game to blow up, though, considering how the beginning of this game works. Like,
Mhm.
you have to enable mods afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Just see me looking at all those ingredients, just the temptation is so strong.
I hope they're right.
I mean, I think you end up taking them at some point.
Sorry, I ended up taking what?
You end up taking those ingredients at some point.
Oh,
Forgive me if I don't assume that
most
something's true
likely.
just
I
because the Grey Wolf says so.
I am a loot whore.
I just handed you
I
the
can't
horn
help
of your
myself,
wind
and I can
caller.
never control
Does that
myself
make
with
me
it.
Dragonborn too?
Loot whore. I mean, what's the difference? Am I right?
I mean, I think there is a subtle difference in.
In your case, there's not
Didn't go
much.
to all this trouble on him. I
Yeah.
needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
Okay.
I am not your
I'm gonna go call your
I
mom
already
now.
gave you the horn.
Call
I'm
your
actually
mom?
trying to help you.
Uh-huh.
I just
Tell her
need
what
you
you've
to
said
hear
to me.
out.
She'd probably laugh.
Probably, yeah. I don't, I've never
Knowing your
talked to
mom.
her, I don't know.
I've heard that
She'd,
you might be trying
she'd
to-
probably find it funny if
I'm
you
part
got
of a group
called
that's
a
been looking
whore.
for you. Well, someone like you for a very
Probably.
long time. If you really are Dragonborn.
You're
that is.
dragon.
Before I tell you any
First thing.
more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Okay, wait a minute. Why is she not trusting me when I have no reason to trust her?
If you don't trust me,
Delphine, I
you were
can't
a
stand this
fool to
woman.
walk in here in the first place.
Tells it to her face. I can't stand you.
I knew the Greybeards would
That'd be
send
funny
you
if that
because
wasn't
they
an
thought you
option.
were Dragonborn.
There were
As
actually
subtle as a
some-
brick.
When you showed up here,
What's
I
that?
knew you were the one.
As
the Greybeards
subtle as a
sent
brick,
to
Brienne.
Thalmor.
As always.
Yeah, she's not known for her subtlety. But nope, I lost it. That's okay.
Why are you looking for a dragonborn?
That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
The
only
ultimate
one
dragon
that can
slayer.
kill a
That
dragon
is Brienne.
by
She's a
devouring
pretty
its
dang
soul.
good dragon slayer. She just
Can you
runs
do
up to their mouth and
Can you
slashes at it.
devour a dragon's
Yeah,
soul?
yeah. Nothing bad could ever happen by doing that.
Nope. Not even once. I haven't gotten eaten. I got. I probably have. Oh, I just don't
Good.
remember.
And you'll have a chance to prove
Cute
it to
montage of
yourself.
me being eaten 500 times.
I
We're
I
very
think
old.
you've survived most
And
of
if
the
my
dragons you've
suspicions are
fought.
correct, they might have something
Yeah.
to do with the dragons returning.
I remember
That isn't important.
when I was
What
playing,
is important
I
is that you might be
was
dragons.
trying to go someplace in the
Dragons aren't just
western
about
part of Skyrim
back to
somewhere,
life.
and a blood dragon just showed up, and I had to fight him, and he ate me at least once.
Now something's happening to bring
That's
them
what
back
they
to
like
life.
to do.
And I
They
need
like a
you
yummy
to help me
dragonborn
stop it.
snack. Like a Scooby snack, but for dragons.
Speaking of dragons, I've been watching The Dragon Prince, and I think you would love that show.
I've read
I said
online
almost the
that's
same
like
thing to a
it's
colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right
similar.
and
I
was
don't know if similar is the right word for it, but it's like Avatar with like the
Yeah, it has a similar tone, yeah.
like structure, I guess, right?
Yeah, kind
You're going
of,
to go
but
there, and you're going to kill that
like it's not divided up into 3 seasons where
Oh, it's not okay. Scratch. That.
Yeah.
Scratch that from
Yeah.
the record.
No.
currently there's 2
The dragon stone you got
arcs,
for Farengar.
and I think there's either 6 or I think there will be 6 seasons.
So you
The new
report
one
It's a
I think
Netflix
was
original?
just
to have Farengar recover
What?
the dragon stone.
Is it a Netflix original?
It's
I
what
think
do.
so. Yeah.
I make things
But
happen
the,
behind the scenes.
The main character is voiced by the same guy who voices Sokka
Yes.
from Avatar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
I've looked at
So that probably helps with a lot of the comparisons. And they make a lot of little references. I don't know if you saw the little video that I sent you.
Nah, I wasn't. I didn't have the volume up for that.
There's an ancient dragon buried.
It was
If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll
one of the characters was on a small dragon and he was trying to get the dragon to go. Couldn't figure it out, and then he said, "Yep,
We
yep,"
won't have to spend
and the
time
dragon
rushing.
took off.
Oh,
We should get moving.
Nice little
No
note.
time to
Yeah.
waste.
There was another scene in the
I need to get into
3rd
my
season,
cabin here.
I want to say,
Give me a minute.
where Sokka Man.
That's it.
Yep.
That's better.
There we go.
Yep. He was looking at a person's weapon and picked up it was like a crescent shape sort of looking weapon. And it was like, so familiar. Boomerang?
That's funny. I like that reference. No.
Yep,
Is
yep.
it plausible then
I'm
that
traveling.
nah, never mind. Like, are the universes like entirely different?
Yo, yeah. The universe, like, the art style. I don't mind the art style, but it's hard to like describe to you since you've never played a Fire Emblem game,
Yeah.
one of the modern Fire Emblem games, but it has a similar art style to that. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.